Hey guys, what's going on? Second video recorded the same day. Oh, hi honey.
Do you need the cheese for?
That's my daughter. She just wanted to talk to me about cheeseburgers. I have, you guys can't see, but over here, right there, I'm grilling a little burgers for the family. So I'm gonna make this really quick. As you guys know, I like to do some tests myself and then I share results with you guys. This is not scientific. If you're looking for something like super in detailed, like Gerald and Dunn like, that's not me. Making sure the burgers aren't burning. So as you guys know, I had the 12-60 Panasonic 3.5-5.6, and then I have, well, it's in the bag, but the 12-40 f2.8 Pro. And I was curious before I sell the 12-60, which I got for $150, versus this, which I bought for $600, just how different is the image quality. Are you back with cheese? All right, I'm back. Is this thing working? Okay, I'm back. So real quickly, what I did was, I got this propped up on my workbench, so if the frame is a little off, I'm sorry. So what I did was, I took both lenses, I shot them at 12, 25, and then their farthest focal length, all at their most wide open apertures because of micro four thirds to keep ISO down and to have a shallower depth of field. I typically shoot a lot of my lenses wide open unless I'm doing something that's like macro or, which I don't shoot macro ever. Or maybe it's like product photography or something. Anyways, I shoot them tend to shoot them wide open, close to it. So here's what I did. I went and took 3 pictures. I screwed the last one up. I'll tell you about it in a second. And I shot at 12, 25, and then 40/60 because I wanted to show the difference in reach. And I wanted to take a look at like image quality. Now it's gonna be hard to tell on here, but I'm gonna show these 3 images, only 3 images, and I'll talk through them right now. Let's start with the 12 millimeter image of this like stone bird thing my wife has here. First off the bat, you'll notice the framing is a little different. I shot them in the same spot with the same focal point. To me, it looks like the 12-60 is actually a little bit wider than the 12-40. I don't know if anybody's ever found that out before, but it looks that way to me. Nonetheless, I'll say this. They both did really, really well. So the 12 millimeter Olympus with 2.8, 3.5 on the Panasonic, I thought they were really good. Now, you guys can't see it here as I'm talking, but if you zoom in, the Olympus seems to be a little bit sharper and a bit more contrast. So otherwise, I would say pretty darn close. This next image at 25 millimeters, so I'm at 4.5 on the Panasonic, still at 2.8 on the Olympus. And you look at this like little canned dog art thing my wife has. Again, both did really, really well. What I'll point to as I pull an arrow here is notice the background, right? The depth of field difference, which makes sense. 4.5 versus 2.8. That's pretty significant on micro four thirds. And that's the difference here. But nonetheless, I would say again, a little bit sharper on the Olympus and a little bit more contrast on the Olympus, but the 12-60 did pretty darn good. Now last, I want to show you guys this one. I shot the 12-40 at 40 and the 12-60 at 60. So the 60 millimeter is at 5.6 and the 40 millimeter is at 2.8. And I accidentally screwed up. I shot one horizontal and one vertical. But 2 things to notice. Look at the color difference between the Olympus and the Panasonic. Oh, hey, buddy. How are you? We hold it for you? My son's down here. You guys can't see him. And then look at the clarity. Again, the 12-60 does really, really well. I'll say the Olympus is a little bit more contrasty, the bit more detail or sharpness in the image. And so it was really interesting to me that I don't know if that Olympus lens is worth 4 times what the Panasonic is, except for in the build quality. It's all metal, it's got the focus clutch, it's weather sealed. It focuses really accurately and quickly on my Olympus. Not that the 12-60 is bad. But the other thing is look at 60 millimeters versus 40 millimeters in depth of field control. I have to do an equivalency in the depth chart. So 120 millimeters versus 80 millimeters on full frame equivalence, but 2.8 versus 5.6. I don't know. Are the depth of field kind of similar at that point? You just have different light gathering capabilities. It's interesting. I just want to take a quick 5 minutes and show you guys these 3 images, and I want to get your thoughts. How much better or not better is this 12-60 versus this 12-40? For me, it was really, really close. It just kind of goes down to more of aesthetics, feel, and the pro features like weather sealing and the focus clutch and the metal build. A lot closer than I thought. But anyways, you guys, just let me know in the comment section below what you think. I'm gonna go finish these burgers before I burn them. I'll see you next time.